Hey guys, welcome to Coding Emotion Body Coding Friday with Wellness and More of You. I am super excited to share with you a testimonial from me today on my back spasms. I have had chronic back spasms for about a year and a half now. And what's the first thing you do when you have a physical condition? You talk to your doctor, get some prednisone because it's when it's bad when you can barely walk, you get some prednisone. Oh, it's inflammation. And then I went to therapy and I'm in the gym. You do your stretches. I mean, I did the whole gamut. And it brought me to today in realizing I didn't code. Now, I code my centers, and what does that mean? I'll explain it here in a minute. I do my general every day. I check in with my body system using kinesiology. Look it up. Kinesiology is just amazing, guys. It taps into muscle checking, it taps into your system. And as I've said before many, many times, your system stores all that you've been through since conception. So when you have a chronic condition, you want to go to the undercurrent of what is influencing it, right? So for all this time, I didn't take time to sit down and body code it. And thank you for my sister to remind me. So I want to talk about that today. And it is so fabulous, guys. Now, my system is saying I'm going to need 3 sessions on this. So what does that mean? It's stored energy that's surfacing, and it's now time to address it. Okay? We don't dig around for anything. We just address what's being surfaced. And the Lord said to me, I will surface what I want when. I said, okay. So first, let me show you. Dr. Bradley Nelson. I talk a lot about the emotion code. The emotion code, we have 200 different emotions. I have a trauma chart, 200 different emotions, and it will direct me within seconds what emotion is the root. So if I lay out my sheet today, this is only on my muscle spasms, a sheet and a half of what the body's ready to release. Stored energy, a lot of it generational. Okay, I'm not going to get into details because it's not necessary, but I want to give you a general idea. And I am super excited, guys. I've been working hard on my fascia, the release of fascia, which is the webbing around your muscles, your bones, all your organs. You want to stay hydrated. You don't want your fascia to dehydrate, to not have that hydration. But this is super, super, super important. So 4 times. Oh, I want to show you one more thing. I'm sorry. Body code. 2 certifications with Dr. Bradley Nelson. Body coding. This has all of the systems of the body. And this book is on my phone through an app. So the first page I go to when I'm muscle checking what's going on with my back is I go to the systems, energy, pathogens, circuits and systems, misalignments, toxins, nutrition and lifestyle. Under those 6 is this whole book of how the body's operating with your emotions and how it's affecting your body. Fabulous. Okay. So going back to the app. So I use the app, and each step of the way, I asked my system, what is next and what's the emotion behind what I'm picking up. All right, so 4 times generationally on both sides, 2 generations back, so great great grandmother, 4 times came up on both sides. I found that to be quite interesting. So those emotions were canceled out. And I asked the Lord to come in and just bring healing to that spot, to that space, and to bring healing to my body so it will calm down. When you are on overload, your circuits are on overload, it's going to start talking to you. Medication is not going to fix it. It's going to help you get through. It helped me get through today when I was even e-coding. I did my prednisone, and then I started my e-coding when I came back home, and I'm just so thankful. Traumas came up. Traumas I don't remember. Consciously, I don't remember them. I brought up the age, and what it did is it put me in a deficiency into my magnetic field, which brought me to an acute discomfort, fatigue, inflammation, and chronic. This back spasms are chronic at this point, right? So I'm finding out what's the emotion behind it, canceling it out. All of that 4 times came up with those 2 great great grandmothers. So we canceled them out. Went to circuits and system. This was interesting. Circuits and system, I found out that your spirit can be dislodged. You ask, which came up for me, what's the percentage that it was dislodged? 2%. But it's 2%. You don't want your spirit dislodged. There were some emotions behind that, and I just canceled it out. Okay, another post-traumatic. This was recovery time. Now, guys, if you're going through any kind of recovery, and when your body needs to sleep and you're not getting enough sleep, this is super important, because if you're not, you're going into a disalignment that's going on in your body, and there's going to be an imbalance. This also brought up for me this 3 times in my younger years where I didn't have enough recovery time. It brought on the chronic inflammation and muscle spasm. There it is again. Yeah. Then it went into toxins. Now, this was interesting. My low parathyroid, the hormone, it makes a hormone, and if it's low, it's not filtering out the phosphates in my system. So that's when I'm going to talk to a doctor about my thyroid. I've had my thyroid tested, and just erasing whatever's going on there that's affecting it. The nitrates is when you have too much protein. Nitrogen, sorry, not nitrates. Nitrogen is when your body can't filter all that protein and it's residual in your system when you're having too much protein. So I went from carnivore, like 6 months of carnivore last year, to just more of a balance. Once summer's here, I love my fruit and vegetables, more of a balanced diet, right? So definitely an imbalance in your diet can bring imbalances for sure. And then it went into what I need to do energetically with my centers, e-coding those, and doing acupressure. So tonight I'll be doing all my acupressure points that came up and more e-coding. So I am excited. All I can say is it works. It works. So I'm going to do a session just on my back for the next 2 days. And I will let you guys know how it's going. And I don't think I'm going to need my prescription. I hope not. because, I mean, thank God for the medicine when you need it, but this is so beautiful, such beautiful work, guys. It really, truly is. I'm happy to share it. If it can bless one person, you know, share this video, share, just keep on sharing because people have a right to know. And there's a lot of questions. There's a lot of questions I won't be able to answer because I'm not a scientist. I'm not the doctor. How do you explain energy? How do you explain the air that you breathe? How do you explain a huge ship on the water or the plane up in the air? How do you explain that? But I know it works. So stay hydrated, take care of yourself, hands on your energy fields, do your deep breathing, and ask the Lord, Father, just anything that's surfacing, I give it to you. I don't know what it is consciously, but my system knows. So, Father, I give it to you. Bring in the healing that I need. And you guys want to learn about it. I have online classes. Just love it. Just love to learn. God bless you. Thanks for being here and have a fabulous weekend. Take care.